Is he gonna do it?
He's thinking about
We
it.
can do like how many laps he does before he gets tired.
Oh, really? I don't even remember that size.
I guess he's not gonna do it.
Well, okay, I've been on and off. I've been here for January. I was Florida and a lot of ostrich there, so I guess I've just had a big exposure to them. This is the male.
The greatest Thanksgiving ever.
This is the largest bird in the world. This is a good one to do because it is easy to tell the difference between the male and the female. That's the male. He has very dark black feathers and the white feathers. The female are more drab and more gray. Yes, it's a little house right now. Yep, they're probably actual eggs. I doubt they're fertile because they pretty much just lay them all the time, and 9 times out of, actually let's say probably 99 times out of 100, they are not fertile. They will come right up to the gate. They're not too bright, but notice that huge, impressive talon on their foot. They use that for defense.
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna just hop in here and
I'm
I'm
stealing
gonna
food.
He's like, I'm gonna get some food and I'm gonna fly away and make you all jealous. I'm free, bitch. I'm free.
Just like
Staten Island Chuck, huh?
throughout several
Does he have an accent, I wonder?
all over
Ooh,
America,
electric fences, I love
there are
those.
Several chucks. These guys lived about 2 to 7 years, so everyone seems surprised.
Hey,
that
until he gets to that
there's
electric
not
fence.
One chuck that's been used for the past like 50 years. No, just like Santa, there are standards. So there's one chuck, there's another chuck.
This is Staten Island, the elusive Staten Island ground fawn.
It's eating chaos. It's like,
Don't touch the fence, buddy.
tell him I said it.
We have our sheep over here.
That's gonna cost you.
You guys should get a notification, or you can take a look at the website.
Oh, it's the sheep. The sheeple. They all vote Democrat. So they just sit there and do nothing. Can't really say the Republican sheep are much better.
He cheers all the sheep right here. He's got a microphone. He explains what he's doing. He cheers something like 20 sheep.
The sheeple.
We have the Staten Island Spirits and Beavers Club. They'll take the wool, they'll spin it into yarn.
There are no wolves around here.
Right out of the
Let's get some wolves on the scene. Let's see how they adapt. Oh snap! This kid doesn't like goats. Hey, what the? I think we got an escapee. An escapee over here. Oh God, I gotta be careful. I would be the one. I would be the one New Yorker to die from some lethal sting of some white feathered blackbird or some shit. Watch out for this one. Wait a minute. It's a scary looking son of a bitch. The sheeple. How about that 1080p at 60 frames per second? How about it? Yeah.
Look at this haircut, that's awesome.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this guy's an escape case.
I think they said that there's like the free range or whatever they call it, the ones that are in the case, and I'm guessing that's one of them. It'd be awesome if he escaped though.
Would it?
No, there have been, one time there was a peacock was walking down the street.
Yeah, I think that those, the peacocks and those, they're just around the zoo. They can hop over, they can fly. In the Bronx Zoo, there was one in the lion part, and he was just chilling. I was like, ah. And they're flying around and fighting. It's kind of cool, but they can fly anywhere.
But you do realize the greatest natural predator of animals that escape from the zoo is the Toyota Camry.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it at all.
It really is.
I want to get in front of his face.
I mean, I figured the peacock knew what he was doing, but he was straight up in the lion den, whatever. Very interesting. Why the hell would they be like that?
Why are they
They
look
lost
like
the
that?
genetic lottery. Like short ass legs, wider than they are tall. They just lost.
Now, the scary thing about being at a zoo is like there's these little kids playing with these leaves. So every single time I hear like a sudden rush of leaves, I think that something might have escaped. You never know.
I was in National Zoo in DC. We were walking through the tiger enclosure. It's outside, and it's like there's like a wooden path. There's like a wooden path above like mango and stuff. And there was a big snake then. I don't know if it escaped or what, but it was not. And it was definitely like wild, like not part of it.
Ducks. Feed the ducks. Please do not feed the pigeons. Just feed the ducks, not the pigeons. Oh, they think I'm gonna spend 50 cents over there on duck food. Oh, look at that duck. That is a mandarin, 2 mandarin ducks there. Aren't you interesting? Nature walks are fun. Even more fun when you have a phone as great as the iPhone 6 Plus. Nature walks are absolutely stunning in 1080p, 60 frames per second, aren't they? Thanksgiving 2014, who will survive the Ebola spread? Kangaroos, man.
Until they start venturing out.
Oh.
Might be. There's another one in the the baby might be the one on the baby is
Advantage. You can look over all of our heads.
Right.
the one standing up. That one's the male. The one standing up is the male. And then the baby is sitting down.
It's high. All what people should wash their hair.
It's so the emus don't get it. So awesome.
Oh, and the kangaroos and emus living side by side. So they have a tap to focus.
We're giving them enrichment. Every day of the week we have a different type of enrichment. And so today is food. You want banana? Do you like banana?
It's fruit.
You like banana? You don't like banana. Wow. You want banana? You no. So you're gonna keep trying? Okay. They have two morphs. It's red and gray. They're called blue flyers. If you've ever heard of the term blue flyers, this is where it comes from. So we've got two that have that gray morph, and then we've got another two that have a red morph.
From the same parent?
Yeah, so we have Boomer, the male, and he is the father of all of the young in here. And then we have two females that are of reproductive age. You're not gonna like this, it's banana. Adelaide and Sydney. So the one that Caitlin is feeding right now is Nugget. She's the baby. We also have another baby, Foster. He's with education, so he gets trained on a harness and stuff. That's all done. But Nugget stays with us.
The baby goes in the pouch?
She does not go in the pouch anymore. Sydney most likely has another baby forming. They should be about 12 weeks, because we know Adelaide has another baby.
Oh, so she's pregnant.
Most likely, yeah. They're kind of like rabbits. They just keep on reproducing. They actually have the ability to switch the composition of their milk depending on which baby is feeding.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how long are they pregnant for?
They, well, I mean, it's a marsupial, so it's technically pregnant for like only a couple of months. And then the baby is born underdeveloped, crawls into the pouch, and then develops for another 9 months. Yeah, so it's underdeveloped and only has like little nails when it comes out. And now they're about this big, like if you open the pouch, we take a picture every week to make sure that they're okay. And right now it's like this big, got a tail and a nose and everything. It's under hashtag like Roo or like Red Kangaroo. Like Roo, yeah. So.
These guys are extremely rare in zoos. This is the 3rd largest bird in the world. Also, the most dangerous bird in the world.
Okay.
Because they are very, very, very smart.
Really?
These guys have been known to figure out how the locks on their zoo exhibits worked and
Pick
escaped.
them.
Oh, go for them.
Pick
Yeah.
the locks.
No, good for them, not good for the keepers. So these guys are very, very smart. At the moment, she's very young. She's about 5 months, I believe. She's going to get quite a bit bigger than this. She's very sweet at the moment. That will also change. She's usually up moving around. They get more aggressive as they get older. A lot of animals
What's the
do.
smartest
When
thing
they
that
get
one of them's ever done?
when they reach sexual maturity, they get a lot nastier. Just because their hormones kick in, just like kids, right? Hormones kick in, they start getting nasty.
Middle school.
There you go,
Yeah.
middle school. That's what I was just thinking.
Exactly. She's in elementary school right now. She's fine.
Yeah, good.
Eventually, yes, the beak is dangerous. More dangerous than that is the talon. Just like that ostrich had the talon, these guys have the talons as well. These guys, I can never remember if it's these guys or the emu, which is actually bigger when they're full grown. But emus are much more tame. They're not nearly as nasty as these guys. These guys can get nasty when they get older, but they're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful birds.
Colors on the
Yep, and those colors as she gets older, they'll get much brighter. Yep, she's usually up moving around. It might be a little bit early for her. She's just waking up. I see you, Mrs. Emus. Yeah.
Even if this bird were to escape, the greatest natural predator of any escaped animal from a suburban zoo is the Toyota Camry. So just remember that,
Something a
bird.
lot of birds eat, she'll eat like
Don't
grain.
even think about going out there.
We can give her fruit and stuff too. She can go in there. It's also for the pheasants. She is tiny.
Uh-oh, I think the bird recognizes my
I guess I
YouTube
should get
channel.
the
He might know
finger.
who I am.
see you. I know. I love you.
What some of them don't know is that that bird has a computer in its
She
cage
will go
with
in
internet
for a
access.
little bit of,
He cracked the Wi-Fi password.
shelter during the day if she wants. She actually, you can see there's like a corral over there on the side. That's what she does at night. A lot of our animals stay in their exhibits at night. Some, for safety reasons, we do kind of lock up in a separate area.
Oh, look at them though.
This is a peacock.
This used to be, this is where they used to, the kids get their phones around. That's what this is. Now,
He's the shock jock or something.
Oh, he donated Elvis Duran.
Apparently, I think that's it. That's him. No, I know there's a Duran. I don't know if he's still around.
Mm.
There's another one that sounds familiar. The zoo freight thing would be awesome. You could like escape animals and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Super cool. Check it out.
That would be cool.
The rock in the front is actually heated, but these guys are annual leopards, so they are actually from the mountains.
Leopards.
So a lot of people say, well, why are they out at night? Or why are they out in the winter time? Don't they get cold? No, these guys are used to the mountains of Russia. They are not going to get cold in New Jersey. They love being out in the cold and out in the snow. However, the rock is heated, so if they get a little spoiled and want it to be a little bit warmer, they can go sit on the rock. This tree right in the middle, they love climbing that tree. They are in that tree a lot of the time. Leopards spend
I wonder if
most
the
of
leopard is
their
sitting there
time
like she's making
in
it sound like
trees.
my
In fact,
incarceration is so
people used to think they
overrated.
were entirely arboreal. They
love
didn't
the
think
tree.
they came down at
Yeah, I
all.
really love the
They thought
tree.
they spent
It gets
all
fun
of
after
their
you
time
do
in
it
the
for
trees. But
billion-
they don't. They do come down. Ours come
Zoo,
down
animal
because
jail.
Exactly.
they're,
Although, you know,
No, they're not.
I keep
Inside we're
Personally,
African leopards.
I don't like zoos because the thing about it is just like for me, I understand the point of them.
Yeah,
It's just
that's the
like
whole
you know, I'm not like a animal bleeding hearts liberal or anything. I'm just saying, it's like
But
I've had the argument before with people, and I keep marine aquariums.
Yeah.
I have some animals in there, like tang, that are open ocean animals, you keep them in a cage. But the argument that I make is the same ones that a lot of kids don't get to see any of that stuff ever. So the cost to the animal is worth the amount of like education that people get about it, because nobody would give a crap about these things if people didn't see them. Seeing them on TV is one thing, so you're actually helping. I mean, there's an interesting thing on I don't know if it was like or something like that. Is that African hunting, the African hunting, like whatever, like the businesses there, whatever, because they're the reason that these animals are extinct, because it gives them value, and otherwise they would just kill them. So that actually, by like having people pay like zebra rooms to help hunt, that's actually keeping the population strong. Because without that, it wouldn't work. Which is really interesting.
yeah, there was a story about there was a guy who flew there to kill some kind of white rhino.
That's what
I
people
think.
do. That's what it
And
is.
it was a really big story about that, and everybody was like, "Oh, what are you crazy?" and this, that, and the other. And it was like eco-terrorism. They were gonna go after the family
Yeah.
because
Well, they, you know, that girl, like a zebra. People went crazy over it.
Yeah.
And they were saying it was because she was afraid that old white men do it all the time. Nobody says anything.
this is
Something interesting.
This is as far as I'm concerned, you're only allowed to kill and hunt wild animals if you are trapped in some kind of wild area and you have
gotta
no
do
way
it your
out,
own way.
and you have
Yeah.
to do it for your own survival.
Yeah.
Then it's perfectly free.
This argument that it actually is the reason that these animals aren't extinct is pretty. That changed my whole. Because I was like, hey, if you're gonna hunt, do it on your own. You wanna hunt a bear?
There's nothing to me. There's no sportsmanship in having a 50 caliber Barrett with a telescopic sight that you can see him half a mile away. There's really no sportsmanship.
They even have game farms out in the West where you can pay money and you have a camera attached to a gun, and it's real time. You can do it online. You go through and you actually kill an animal online. It's like, what the hell is the point of that?
That's a shame.
Yeah. But apparently that's what's keeping these animals in Africa anyway alive. So, it's like an unintended consequence.
Yeah, that's a shame.
So, it's weird. Yeah, it's weird.
These guys are the ones that we can't
Because here's the thing, it's like if I was like one of these kids in the village, I'd tell one of these lions and I'd have a lion hoodie. Like, I thought of that idea before her.
No.
I thought of that idea first. And the reason why is because I'm
Tiger were a little small, Circle were a little big. These guys were perfect size. So obviously we do not want to go in with them. So what they do is these guys, they let them out in the morning. These guys hang out here all day. And then they keep their food in their nice
Part of the culture.
Exactly.
That would be so great if that did happen. He looks like he's ready now. I'm not leaving here until I see the conclusion of this.
Sorry.
That's because when she was young, she was owned by somebody who didn't really know how to properly take care of her. She didn't get the proper amount of light, and she didn't get the proper amount of calcium.
That one's got a badass
So
shell,
her
huh?
shell shaped abnormally like that. You can see with the other guys, they have nice dome-shaped shells. Hers kind of comes to a point.
I went to go up those in 2006. They have these things. They're huge, man, and they just sit there. You could conceivably go up and touch them.
She'll always have that
You can see it on Vimeo if you watch dogs decoded. It's a bush dog.
There are definitely dogs on Staten Island.
Siberian. Oh, there he goes. Oh, no, just itching. Not doing anything.
The picture of the open range is far more
Look at that.
It's far more
He's
exciting than the
coming. He's coming.
jungle.
He's not getting eaten here, though. Advantages to it.
So we have two different species of foxes in here.
Hungry?
We have the red fox. We also
Trap fox
we
and
have,
free fox.
I can never remember how many we have in here. At least 3, I think 4. And we have 3 Arctic foxes. We have our Arctic foxes. We got the Arctic foxes recently. We got them in summer. They were in the nursery for a while. They were named Anna, Elsa, and Idina. Which I went, oh God, really? That's not good. I wish tried pet.
Yeah, I don't think I'd try to pet anything. Just leave them alone, they leave you alone.
So this is kind of our bird of prey area
American bird
out in the
eagle.
front. We have the vultures in here, the owl at the end, the crown crane. Here are our 2 eagles. They are both female. They both, these guys can't be released back into the wild. They actually came to us with injuries. One of them's got cataracts, I believe, and I think the other one has something wrong with his wing.
That doesn't make you just swell up with America.
Do you treat the cataracts?
It's really not much you can do. No, females. Both females.
You can notice with this one.
These guys are...
These up in the Catskills, these things are all over. They're awesome.
mocked mercilessly by my family. This is an area of two different animal misconceptions. A lot of people, the Eurasian eagle owl is the largest owl in the world, and a lot of falconers will raise them, and then a lot of movie producers will use them in lieu of a great horned owl. So you'll see something where it's like a New York landscape or a Michigan landscape, and they're using this Eurasian eagle owl. My favorite, way more than that, is the bald eagle. The bald eagle is such an amazing, majestic symbol. It's the symbol of our country. It's wonderful. Their noise, if you hear them, I used to watch Northern Exposure as a kid, and you see this bald eagle fly through, and you hear this.
Like the Colbert intro?
Yep, exactly. Like the Colbert intro. So that is in fact an eagle, and that sound is not an eagle. That sound is a red-tailed hawk. Bald eagles call it sort of this. That's not very majestic and not very powerful.
Wasn't it the other day you looked at me and like, what's that noise? I was like, that's the eagles. They make it a very wimpy, almost chicken-like noise. They do. Okay, now this is a trivia, one of those stupid trivia questions. Who knows what the original symbol of America was supposed to be? The Florida eagle.
That'll be turkey.
Nope. What is it?
Beach, you can find plenty of turkey running around Staten
I
Island.
was gonna say the AR-15.
Wild turkey.
You know what?
Ooh.
That's the great horned owl. It does live in New York, and we'll substitute in a Eurasian eagle.
Turkey vulture. Turkey jerky.
Falconers who train with, there's like Harris hawks, like I've seen New York episodes where they have Harris hawks in them. Harris hawks are indigenous to southwestern United States, they're not natural. But Harris hawks are an easy bird to work with. Well, and also people are breeding it, it's all supply and demand. People are breeding these animals, whereas this would be more of a wild caught. Some falconers will use, seriously bred in captivity, and some falconers will use wild. They're tough, but they're actually not their ears at all. They're not the largest owl in Angora. They are a nice large size. I don't know if we get great rays here, I would imagine you do, but we definitely have snow. Seriously great. And the other thing that's cool with bird bones being hollow, the bald eagle's wingspan is longer than I am tall. But the bald eagle itself is in order to be up in the air.
Here lies Lester Moore, 4 slugs from a 44. Now he's no less, no more. We take Thanksgiving and Halloween seriously around here.
So we're gonna head back in, we're gonna explore the rest after lunch. I think now we're gonna head to the aquarium.
Oh, the aquarium, yay! Yay, the aquarium.
Small tank for sharks.
Pond life. Ponds are small town ecosystems. Plants and animals live in a tight-knit community. This is the pig-nosed turtle. Somewhere. Oh, there. Wait. Oh, there he is. There are over 23,000 kinds of fishes. Moray eel. It's a moray eel. That's a blue one.
Our animal hospital. You know what we were looking at where the horses were? That building is actually an animal hospital. So we were very fortunate where we have an animal hospital and a full-time vet on staff.
X-ray fish.
Built up the shark exhibit.
It's nice, right?
So nice.
They did that this weekend.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Article about there were 2 moray eels and one of them bit the other one, so they had to do surgery on the moray eel, which involved putting it into this water that was its normal water that it lived in, and then taking it out and putting it in a sleepy water so it was sedated, doing some sutures, coming it back. I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah, you can anesthetize fish and use surgeries on them.
Yeah. I'm a little confused about where the falconers are. Thank you.
I'm like a shark. If I ever stop swimming, I'm gonna sink. I have to keep moving and making more YouTube videos. Even if it's as mundane as an aquarium. I tell you, these goldfish bowls are also 3D. Almost looks 3D, man. Those are cool. Those are really cool aquariums. Porcupine puffer is away.
So over this way is the list. This is what we're going to see before lunch, and we're going to head back up.
This is what the animals in this want to do all the time. Like, I want to test these circles activity level. That's their activity level. That's what they do most of the time. So this is the best circle level I would recommend. So we think to do this because they don't do a lot. But occasionally they are. So we got to get we do what's we are. Okay, whatever. Just let me. Yeah, yeah, we're back. They said play. These guys are brand new. These are rough-faced lemurs. I would love to see
This is an African crested porcupine, pied crow, Deckman's hornbill, superb star. So superb is this star. There's a porcupine. The greatest natural predator of the porcupine is the suburban strip mall. buddy, do a trick. Do something. This is a Meerkat. Come on, do a trick. Hey, what up, buddy? How you doing?
Here's the Meerkats. What's interesting about them, you always notice like all of them clump, and then once the lookout, that actually is what they do in the wild. They'll have one lookout, and they'll switch off the lookout. This is rattlesnake ridge.
Where's the cute fuzzy things? Oh look, it's so tiny. That is venomous. I know. Oh my god. So much little venom in you. I wonder if you could kill me. Like this little dude?
Like a hypodermic needle.
Yeah, that's kind of insane, right? This one blends
The venomous North American Gila monster. Red spitting cobra. I'm surprised there's no spit like on the wall. Everybody's a rattlesnake around here. See that one right there? He's the smart one. He's waiting for the feeder to put his hand in there and get him. Egyptian cobra is hiding. If you push the button, it shows how he.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Burmese python.
world. Not
Or as long as this thing doesn't stick. Good question.
So is it snake race?
Yes, I want to do a snake race.
Yeah. That's a wonder question somewhere in here.
throw a wonder question on, like all questions. This is cool too for kids because they can see how their snakes open their mouth and unhinge their jaw. This is also one of my favorite things because another one of those misconceptions. Snakes have no bones. There are a lot of people that think snakes have no bones. Adults that think snakes have no bones. In fact, I remember when I was in middle school, getting in an argument with my youth group teacher because she insisted that snakes have no bones. And she's the adult, so she knows, but she was wrong. Snakes do have bones, and you can see this is the snake skeleton right here. It's not real, but it's a model.
This woman was in the school?
No, she's my youth group teacher.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it sounds,
So then the next-
sounds about a part of the course.
Well,
Teach you the wrong
Jesus
thing.
wrote dinosaurs. Yeah. You know that, right?
Exactly.
That's a
It's exactly. Evolution. We didn't come from monkeys. Anytime I hear that so many times from my kids, I'm just like.
They do tend to get more active when it's been this long since they've been fed, but I really on Sundays. These are babies. Babies are sometimes more dangerous than adults because they can't control the amount of venom that
They save the most venom.
So adults, sometimes adult venom.
Small ones are the worst. They save the most venom.
Babies cannot control the amount of venom. So if they bite you, they are sticking all the venom that they have in you. So babies are sometimes, even though they're smaller, sometimes they are more dangerous than adults. And now I know about these guys, when they are out, they put up a lot. So these, the babies, you see with their flippers out, a lot. He could be burrowing. They like to burrow a lot. Did you guys finish some questions as to what hood up means? Oh, hood up. You know the classic cobra with like the flat head? Right? That's the hood up. They're not always like that. If they are not in an aggressive posture, they just go very
Next. You are one noisy toucan. You are. One noisy toucan.
Sharks